Vishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Shri Ram. Hope all of you are doing fine by the Lord's blessings. And I also got to know that many of you are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. That's a very important, very nice, significant news for me, because unless we actually chant the holy names of the Lord, uh, the lessons that we are learning from Ramayana will not remain with us. We will not be able to put them into practice because we need spiritual strength to put these life lessons from the Ramayana in practice in our life. And spiritual strength can be easily revived through the process of chanting the holy names of the Lord. Very happy to know that many of you are chanting. Please do consider to chant every day without missing. Okay, we will now talk about this very interesting controversial incident from the Ramayana, one of the controversial incidents from the Ramayana, rather, the killing of Vali. Yes, we understood that Rama, Lakshmana, they were going around searching for Mother Sita, and Shabari guides Ramachandra to actually meet Sugriva in Rishyamukha Parvata and to befriend him. Sugriva was the brother of Vali. Vali and Sugriva, they were ruling over the kingdom of Kishkinda, the capital, the territory, the kingdom of the Vanaras, the apes. And there was an incident in the life of Vali and Sugriva which separated both of them forever. Vali and Sugriva, they were actually so intimately related with each other. They loved each other like anything. They were so affectionate for each other. Once a demon called Dundubhi Rakshasa, he attacked Kishkinda. He challenged Vali for a fight. And Vali and Sugri and this Dundubhi, they engaged in a duel, and they actually entered a cave to fight. So Sugriva and others, they were waiting outside the cave for Vali to come out. But the battle was so fierce, intense, it went on for several days. For almost 15 days, it went on. And after a few days, on the 15th or the 16th day, there was a river of blood which started coming out of the uh, cave. And Sugriva, who was outside, he also observed that in this river of blood which is flowing out of the cave, there were hairs of a Vanara. So this made him conclude that my brother Vali must have been killed by this Dundubhi Rakshasa. And if this Dundubhi Rakshasa comes out of the cave, then he will kill me and he will also kill the other Vanaras. So for the betterment of of the entire Kishkinda kingdom, let us actually close this uh, opening of this cave. So thinking like that, he and all the other Vanaras took a huge boulder and closed the opening of the cave. And then Sugriva came back to his palace and thinking that his brother is no more, so he started ruling the kingdom. Now, after some days, Vali came out of the cave. Actually, Vali had not died. Vali was very powerful and he had actually killed the Dundubhi Rakshasa. So Vali came out of the cave, and when he came to the palace, he saw that Sugriva was sitting on the throne, and This made him very angry. He immediately jumped into a conclusion, saying that Sugriva, for the sake of usurping the kingdom, he has plotted this. He is the one who has actually closed this cave so that I will die inside the cave and so that he himself can enjoy the kingdom and all the royal opulences. This was the conclusion. And Sugriva tried his best to explain himself, but Vali, he was not ready to listen to any explanations. And from that day onwards, Vali and Sugriva became bitter enemies. Vali was very powerful, more powerful than Sugriva. So Vali started chasing Sugriva. Sugriva ran for his life. And there were some of his supporters who joined him, Hanuman and other Vanaras. And they all went to the Rishyamukha Parvata to take shelter because Vali had a curse that Rishyamukha Parvata would be the death. If he actually enters or if he comes to the vicinity of Rishyamukha Parvata, Vali will die. This was the curse given to him by Matanga Rishi. So, fearing this curse, Vali did not go there. So, Rishyamukha Parvata became a hiding place or a haven for Sugriva. So, Sugriva, along with Hanuman and others, they were living there. So, this lesson that we learn from Ramayana is how communication gap can ruin relationships. Even the best of relationships can get ruined because of lack of proper communication. Vali should have actually heard what Sugriva had to say, isn't it? So he was not ready, he was impatient, he jumped into conclusion, and the brotherly relationship ended there. So now we all know Lord Ramachandra came and he befriended Sugriva and all that. So in front of Agni, each Sugriva and Ramachandra promise each other that they will help each other. Each other's sorrow is their sorrow now, and they will help each other to uh, solve their problems. So they enter into a vow of friendship. So Sugriva narrates his story that how Vali considers him to be his enemy, and forcefully Vali had also abducted Sugriva's wife Ruma. So Lord Ramachandra hears all, and then he says, protect you. I shall make sure that you will become the king of Kishkinda because I have already given my word to you. And I also understand that Vali, it is Vali's mistake, not only a mistake, but he has also done the heinous act, a sinful act of abducting your wife. This is immoral and it is against dharma. Therefore, I shall support you. So Rama says to Sugriva, you go and challenge your brother for a duel, for a fight. I will come and make sure that you will win. I will shoot an arrow from behind. Now, somebody may ask, what is this? You say Rama is Maryada Purushottama. Rama should have actually gone for a face to face fight against this person, Vali. Why did he hide behind like a coward? And why did he shoot an arrow? The answer to this is actually the rules that govern human society do not govern the Vanaras or the animals. Vali is, after all, a Vanara. He belongs to the animal kingdom. And it is the duty of a king to hunt animals in the forest who create problem for others. The animals, like I had told you earlier also, the kings used to go to the forest to hunt out cruel animals if they were creating disturbances for the saintly persons living in the forest. That means they are disturbing dharmic activities and they have to be hunted out. And during a hunting excursion, it's not that the hunter comes face to face to the animal. The hunter usually hides behind a tree or a bush or a rock and shoots the arrow. That is how animals are hunted. Now, Vali was an animal for two reasons. Physically, he was an animal because he belonged to the Vanara clan, but his activities were also animalistic because he had actually forcefully taken away the wife of his own brother. That means relationships have no value for him. Such a person is an animal. According to the scriptures, a person, a civilized human being, should consider every other woman apart from his wife as his own mother. Matruvat paradaryeshu. This is the principle in the human society, or this is the principle for a civilized society. So, from this standards, Vali had actually fallen down because he had abducted the wife of his own brother Sugriva. So, for these two reasons, because of his being a Vanara and because of his falling down to the animal standards, he was hunted by Rama. He was considered as an animal by Rama. So, therefore, there is no wrong on the part of Rama because Rama was, after all, the king, and king's duty is to kill the criminals or the evildoers in whatever way possible. And it was also a punishment given to Vanara, Vali, for his sinful activity. So punishment does not follow any so-called codes that you have to come in the front and you have to shoot an arrow, right? So let us come back to the story. So Sugriva went to challenge Vali. Now both were twin brothers. They were looking identical. They were dressed alike. Now it was becoming difficult for Ramachandra to actually carefully shoot the arrow such that it will hit Vali, because it was not easy to make out who is Vali, who is Sugriva. So the first time when he went, he challenged Vali for a fight. Rama could not shoot an arrow because he didn't want to take a risk of killing Sugriva. So Sugriva was beaten black and blue by Vali and he was thrown out. And Vali came back to Rama and said, "Oh Rama, what is this? You said you'll protect me. You'll keep up your vow of friendship. Looks like you don't have an intention to protect me. Why didn't you shoot the arrow?" Then Rama explained his practical reason. And he told Lakshmana, "Go and bring a creeper nearby. Make a garland out of that creeper and offer it to Sugriva." So he told, "This time again you go and challenge. This time surely uh, by this garland you will be identified easily. And I will make sure that I will shoot the arrow at Vali." Actually, there's a story behind this also. Reason why Rama asked Lakshmana to put a garland around the neck of Sugriva. First time when Rama and Lakshmana met Sugriva, when Hanuman brought Rama Lakshmana to Sugriva to meet him, Sugriva offered a seat to Rama, but he did not show any respect to Lakshmana. So Lord Rama doesn't like when his devotees are dishonored, they're not respected, right? So that means Sugriva acted uh, not with proper respect. Probably he was too proud of his position. Why should I show respect? He's, after all, the younger brother of Rama. Sometimes we don't show respect to people thinking that, oh, it's okay. He's not an important person. But Rama does not like this kind of an attitude. Now, realizing this, immediately Hanuman brought a seat and offered to Lakshmana. So Hanuman was very mindful, even though he was a Vanara. He was mindful that he should show respect to both Rama and Lakshmana. But Sugriva missed out this point. So, with the reason of offering a garland to Sugriva, Ramachandra wanted Sugriva to bow down in front of Lakshmana and counter the offense that he had done earlier of disrespecting Lakshmana. So, whenever somebody offers you a garland, you have to bow down your head, isn't it? So by bowing down in front of Lakshmana, Sugriva atoned for the disrespect that he had shown towards Lakshmana earlier. This is an interesting thing explained by the Acharyas. Okay, going ahead in the story. So second time again Sugriva goes wearing the Jayamala. He goes in front of Vali, Vali's palace, and again calls him out. Oh Vali, come out for a duel again. This time let us see Arya Par. So again Vali comes. At that time, Vali's wife Tara, warns him. See, this time, just now he has been beaten by you. Again he is coming. I don't know. This time maybe somebody's support is there. Be very careful this time. She advises like that. And Vali comes. They both again engage in a duel. And this time, from behind the rock, behind the bushes, Ramachandra shoots an arrow which pierces the heart of the chest of Vali, and Vali falls down. And at that time, Rama comes out, and Vali understands that it was Rama who killed him, who shot the arrow. Now, Vali does not utter a word of, uh, anger against Rama. In fact, Vali feels blessed to be killed by Rama. And Rama, many people might ask, see, Rama wanted to get back Mother Sita. Vali was more powerful than Sugriva. So Rama should have actually befriended Vali, and Vali would have helped um, Rama easily to get Sita. Now the answer to this question is, once, again going back to history, Vali had actually uh, had a fight with Ravana. It is said once Ravana in the river bank, I think it is Godavari River, he was actually doing his prayers, and Vali had actually stopped the flow of the river. Then Ravana was so surprised. Who is this person who is so mighty that he's stopping the flow of the river? Then he got to know it is actually this person, Vanara, called Vali. He's very powerful. They both had a fight in which Ravana was easily defeated by Vali. And Vali brought this Ravana who had 10 heads and 20 arms. So this Vali brought this Ravana and tied him as a plaything on top of the cradle of his son Angada. Angada was a small baby. He was in the cradle at that time. You must have seen children playing in the cradle. On the top, there will be some kind of a plaything. So he said, "This is a plaything for you. This creature has 10 heads and 20 arms. Look at this, so beautiful, nice plaything like that." That means Ravana's power was nothing compared to Vali, right? And then when this happened, Ravana's grandfather, Pulatsya Muni, came and he said, "Oh, Vali, this is my grandson. Please release him. Please release him," like that. So when Brahmana is telling me, how can I ignore the words of this Brahmana? Vali thought like that. And he released Ravana. And from that time, this Vali and Ravana, they said, we will both become friends. From today, whatever you conquer is mine. Whatever I conquer is yours. Both of us will let us become good friends. They entered into a friendship pact agreement. So why did Rama not choose Vali to help him? Because Vali was already an offender because he had befriended Ravana. See, sometimes in criminal activities, one need not have to directly perform a crime. If one is associated with the criminal directly or indirectly, he is also suspected and he is also inquired. Sometimes he is also found guilty and punished, even though he may not have directly done the crime. So since Vali had already befriended uh, Ravana, and they had made an agreement that whatever is your property is my property. Whatever you loot, I am also, it is mine, and whatever I loot, it is yours. So in that way, Sita, who had Mother Sita, who was abducted by Ravana, in that way also could have been claimed by Vali. Oh, she is abducted by my friend. According to this pact, she is also mine. And also, another reason why Rama did not befriend Vali is that Vali had also done the same heinous act which Ravana had done. Vali also abducted another's wife. If you go and take help from such a person to counter the same kind of criminal activity, it doesn't make sense. It is like you're going to a thief and saying, can you please help me to find my lost object? You're only a thief. Taking help from a thief is immoral. So, for these reasons, Rama did not take help of Vali, instead, chose Sugriva. There's another very important reason why Rama chose Sugriva and not Vali. Hanumanji had tried to settle the dispute between Vali and Sugriva in a peaceful way. So Hanumanji tried to advise Vali, but Vali disrespected Hanumanji and sent him away. So, but Sugriva heard to the good instruction of Hanumanji. So the Lord chose Sugriva because Sugriva obeyed Hanuman. So when we accept the words of a pure devotee and follow his instructions, the Lord's favor falls upon us, mercy falls upon us. So these are all some interesting lessons. So anyway, when Vali got to know Rama has shot the arrow, Vali was feeling repentant, and in fact, Lord Rama said, "Okay, you please return the abducted wife of Sugriva, and I shall actually remove this arrow, bring you back to life." Lord Rama said this. Repent for your mistakes, correct your mistakes, and I shall forgive you, and I shall bring you back to life. Lord Rama said this. But Vali said, no, actually, you have done a great thing to me. Please don't remove the arrow. Please don't bring me back to life. I have the great fortune of being killed by you. I have the great fortune of dying in your presence. What could be a greater fortune than this? Let me have this. Everyone in this world wants to remember God at the time of death. I have got the great fortune of seeing you while leaving my body. So that's a great fortune. And then Vali says to his son Angada, my dear Angada, from today onwards, you please be obedient to Sugriva and Lord Rama. Do as they say. So Vali did not die as many people think. He died a very happy death, a peaceful death. So this is about the whole incident. So as you sow, so shall you reap. Vali committed mistakes, and he was literally, he came down to the animal platform because he eyed on his own brother's wife. This is highly immoral, and for that Ramachandra punished him, and this punishment was given to him like a king hunts a cruel animal in the forest. So let us pray to Lord Ramachandra that we don't tread the path of Vali. Let us not eye on others' property. Let us not eye on others' wealth. Let us maintain the standard of human society. Matruvat paradaryeshu. Let us treat every other woman as our own mother. And that is the standard of human society which Lord Ramachandra established. So if we want to please Lord Rama, we should maintain this high character. And for this, we need spiritual strength. So let us chant the holy names of the Lord together. Please join me for 11 times. We shall chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Ram.